Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a great day. To start things off, today's video, I'm going to be answering some of your questions. Don't mind the light dancing around all over the place. It is extremely bright today. The sun is shining directly in here. It is hot. I have the fan on. If you hear the fan, I'm sorry, can't do much about it. I'd rather not melt into a puddle as I'm making this video. The first question is, how much do I pay property management companies? I've gotten this question a couple of times in the comment section. Yes, I do use management companies. That is also another question. It's a very simple answer. You should normally be aiming for anywhere from 10 to 15% of the total rent that you're getting. Getting 10% of that will go to the actual management company. 10 is a very normal fee. I've seen some 9%, I've seen some 15%. I've never seen over a 20 or 25%. I think it's because they know that other people will simply go to other companies. You should be aiming for around a 10% payment to them. The next question is, do I find them useful? Extremely useful. If I'm not in that country where I can't take care of the property, or even if I'm in the country, I may not want to take care of certain things. That's their job. If there's a plumbing issue, if they find rodents, if they find insects, if there's something broken, if a lamp is, I'm not traveling to that country and I'm not going to do it myself. That's for the management company. This is what you pay them for. They usually know their stuff. They are usually very friendly and take care of all the problems for you. And this is why I use them, because it doesn't make sense for me to be able to, well, there's a problem over there, and then I have to travel about an hour and a half, or I have to fly somewhere to be able to change whatever the actual problem is. Question also 3 into this one. It says, how do I find them? What's the kind of trial and error for it? Google. Or if I buy a property somewhere, I usually ask the company who I'm buying from, do you also do property management? And 9 out of 10 times they say yes. It's kind of like we sell it to you and we'll also look after it for you as well. It's another way for the company to be able to still make money and also have you as a happy customer, because it's kind of a complete 360 thing. You buy it, they management, everything goes through them. They have all the documentation, all the paperwork. You don't have to find a brand new company. If you do have to find a brand new company, you have to, I've done this before, you have to go through I can't think of the word, the testimonials that you'll find on the actual company. I would look outside of the company's website, because sometimes you can go to their website and they'll have 50 people be like, oh my gosh, the best company ever, I love it. But I always wonder, do they write that themselves? Not saying they all do, but this is the question that goes through my head. So I'll type in the name of the company sometimes, and I'll type in reviews or thoughts or whatever the other word after that is. And you'll see people giving very candid responses to your question. Because usually other people are also looking into the same exact company as well. And they'll tell you, this woman was terrible. She had no idea what she was doing. I worked with this guy. He really didn't know what even I was asking him. You'll find sometimes maybe you are looking at a company's website if you're looking for a foreign company, if you're an English speaker, and you're looking for someone who speaks perfect English, and you realize that people had problems communicating very simple things with them in that language that you were also trying to communicate in. But sometimes you find really people I've been with them for 7 years. They're absolutely amazing. I've had no problems with them. So, it's always a leap of faith. It's the same exact thing if you're buying real estate. It may look wonderful, and then you buy it, and 3 years later, parts of it are falling apart. It's kind of this do your own research kind of thing, and remember that every single aspect of investing is at least partially a gamble, because, that's how the investing thing works. Next question is, how do I promote my businesses? Amazon is or has become more organic. There are tons of free websites online that you can use if you are looking into making ebooks that will promote your ebooks for free. You usually have to sign up with them. You can find it. Type in free ebook posting. I have no idea. I haven't done it in years. It's pretty much these websites where they have tons of different ebooks on them. And you can give them a date, is this date available? and then you kind of like give them the links to your Amazon ebooks, and they put them onto their website, usually like on the front page, kind of like a rotating kind of thing. And people click on your books, and this kind of gets the word out there, because Amazon also has a thing where you can give your books away for I think like 2 or 3 days for free, which is also really good because you can get it out to tons of people through these websites. And then they actually will leave you like organic reviews, which also helps you boost up in the actual thing because you're also getting reviews on the things that you have put out there. But now for me, it's more organic. I've had it for so long. I think people just kind of, not that they keep coming back, but I found the formula to selling easily on Amazon. eBay is mainly social media and mainly Instagram. It's kind of take a photo, put it out there, do people like it? If they do like it, direct them to the eBay kind of thing. And you also have like a huge backlog and catalog of the other things that you were selling before. People find these photos through the hashtags and they go, I like this. They contact you and you go, well, actually go to my eBay. And it kind of continues revolving from that as well. Also, eBay is also kind of organic now as well. When you have tons of reviews on your actual thing, people know, okay, he's trustworthy. He has 8,000 little hearts or stars or whatever they use, and therefore I'm going to buy from this guy because it's better than someone who only has 3 or 4. So it just takes time for you to kind of do that. Someone said, where do I find good art pieces? Once again, when I buy art, I aim to only buy from the artist's website or from a website that they are currently promoting. Because sometimes some artists will do like a collaboration with another so-and-so, and they'll announce, hey, kind of like the latest Damien Hirst release. I think he said he was working with Hemi art. And I actually had to go to that person's website in order to be able to buy, but I knew that they were legitimate because they had done work together before, and he was also directly promoting it. That's the first thing. Make sure that you're buying legitimate art. Aim for buying it from the actual artist or a gallery that they have worked with before. How do I find good art pieces? This for me is actually really fun. I do it all the time, and I know it's gonna not be fun for a lot of people. I choose a certain artist, and I kind of go through a catalog of all their work, and I see if I can hunt down pieces for a price that fits within my budget. This is how I find good art that kind of goes into my portfolio. I'm not sure if the question was that someone was asking, like, how do I find the artists who I choose? Or how do I find the good art pieces? I find the good art pieces that go into my collection simply by doing research on the actual artist, finding out when they have new releases, or looking back at the old catalog and seeing all the stuff that they've released that I might still be able to find online or for a cheaper price. Because sometimes I usually also check like Sotheby's and Christie's to see if an artist's work has recently been sold there. And if it has performed a new all-time high, then I'll kind of look for some of their other stuff, knowing that it'll also kind of be dragged up magnetically by the same price as well. And as far as the artists that I choose, I mentioned that before in another video. I typed in blue chip artists, and I kind of went from there. Jeff Koons, Yaya Kusama, Damien Hirst, Basquiat, Warhol. The list kind of goes on, not that long. It's about a good 15 to 20 artists that are like blue chip, but then you also have like Daniel Arsham, Shepard Fairey, of course, Banksy, and you kind of just, I only collect from really big artists. I have like, I think 4 pieces from smaller artists who I found on Instagram because I thought it was really nice, but they're more like a nice piece as opposed to like an investment piece, if that kind of makes any sense. Someone was asking as well, the next question is, where did I see the 12% Ether proof of stake rewards? For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, there's Bitcoin. The second number 2 cryptocurrency is called Ethereum. They're going to be transitioning from their system's going to be transitioning and upgrading. Part of the upgrade is that you're going to be able to make money passively from simply owning the coin. The yearly return that we've seen thrown around on the internet was 12% for the actual return from holding that coin. You can find this information on staking, STAKING, rewards, REWARDS, one word, stakingrewards.com. I checked it earlier. The actual rate says 25%. It is going to be a fluctuating number, because nothing in the cryptocurrency space right now is stable. But I mean, also realistically, there's also fluctuating interest rates for many other types of investments as well. Yeah, you have to look into that yourself because it is a fluctuating number. It's going to continue fluctuating, and it also depends on how much Ether you have. If you have 32 Ether, you get a certain number. If you have 10,000 Ether, you also get a lower return because they try to even it out so that everyone, so just not the ultra rich who have all the Ether, make the money, that it still mathematically comes out to roughly around the same exact level. And also keeping in mind that Ethereum, when they upgrade, so we've heard from Vitalik, is going to have a coin burn feature for the transaction that are actually passing through. So while new coins will be created, there's also going to be a burn to help level out the actual amount of Ether in the ecosystem. Hope I answered your question. Somebody said, I wish. Somebody said, do I have tenants who pay me in Bitcoin? No, they pay me in their local fiat currency. However, I would not be mad if some of them did start paying me in Bitcoin. I feel like that would cause a lot of money problems or like tax issues, kind of. I use the money that I make from the rentals and I push that money into other investments, but no one is currently paying me directly in Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency, as much as I would love for that to happen. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like imagine a tenant in 2014 paying you in 5 Bitcoin. And now you have those 5 Bitcoin and you're like, well, they paid me 50,000 in rent. So I would love to be paid in Bitcoin. That would actually be quite nice. Final question someone was asking is, it says, as a minimalist, how does it make you feel playing a part of the consumption society? Okay, me being a minimalist has more to do with trying to free up space and having more space to move around and more space to do things and kind of being able to breathe in my own area. And also, as far as the consumption side, I don't really consume a lot. I'm not sure if you've seen my other videos. I only have a set pair of shirts, a set pair of shorts, a set pair of socks. I think I only have 2 winter coats that I've had for about a good 7 to 10 years right now. I don't consume a lot. My only consumption really is buying my new phone because my old phone couldn't keep up with my typing. Buying my computer that's in front of me because the old one, I'll be honest with you, it was like a $300 desktop computer and it kind of burned out after like 2 years because I was doing a bit too much with it. I don't consume a lot at all. Is it asking me how do I feel about like a capitalistic consumption society as a minimalist? I don't really, it's difficult to change people's minds. I don't think I'm going to be a minimalist anti-capitalist crusader because I'm also in the field of acquiring investments and also acquiring cryptocurrencies and property, I guess, which would be my anti-minimalist thing. I don't know. I don't have a real answer for you. As a minimalist, how does it make you feel to play a part of the consumption society? I don't consume a lot at all. I don't have a car. I walk everywhere, or I've given my bikes away, but I still walk everywhere. Or I take the metro or I take trams. I don't buy frivolously. I stay away from fast food as much as I possibly can to try and eat healthy. I eat organically about 85% of the time. I don't know. I feel part of a consumption society. I don't know. I mean, I have my own ideas about the world. I hope things get better, but I don't think that's going to be happening anytime in the near soon. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hope I answered your questions to the best of my knowledge. If you happen to have any other questions, please, by all means, please feel free to ask them in the comment section, and I will definitely get around to answering them. Unless there's something really crazy. What is someone else? Someone else was asking me like a zombie apocalypse type thing, or would I eat bugs? And it got kind of out there. If you have a normal-esque question, I'll be more than happy to answer them. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope that it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching and or listening. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.